Hugo, last-minute winners like that, it's a great feeling, isn't it? It must be a buzzing atmosphere in the dressing room right now.
Yeah, it's nice to take what we feel we deserve from the game. I said about the Southend game the other night, we felt we didn't take what we deserved from it, but I felt that we did today. I felt a bit aggrieved by the second goal that they scored because it was a clear free kick right in front of the dugouts, not given, and they've gone up and scored Hartlepool. I know we should have done better in the box, but that's a free kick.
Yep.
All right, but the lads deserve credit because at 2-2 sometimes in that moment it can feel like you've been kicked in the cojones, as it were, and it can hurt you. But we just kept going, and I'm really glad that we got the winner because the players have grafted so hard lately, and I think that's for me that's a little bit of a typical Aldershot performance since we've been here at the football club. There's been goals, action, late winners and stuff, and it was nice to get the win.
We were without Tommy in the dugout. It's back to you, Rich and David again, wasn't it, today? Where was Tommy today?
Well, just Tom's suspended for today, and so he wisely decided to use the time to just recharge his batteries after obviously his body's been through a bit of trauma recently. So, but he was very much involved, and I know he's in his front room, heading and kicking every ball. So, Tom, that wins for you as well, mate. Well done. Yeah,
and going into half time behind, it was good for the lads to turn that around, isn't it? It's been a fair few times we've done that this season. They've shown a bit of spirit when needed, the lads, haven't they?
Well, you can see at the end, I know the crowd are really, really happy because we've won, right? But I think that I felt the players represented the football club and the town itself in true Aldershot fashion today, which is good old-fashioned hard work on a difficult pitch, which I must mention actually to the people that worked really, really hard to get the game on. They played a huge part in us winning today, because at one point last night the game was very, very much in doubt and possibly going to be off, and loads of people have come in early this morning and worked on the pitch and got it on, and we're massively, massively grateful to them for that as well. So they've just got to keep working on it ahead of Tuesday now.
Yeah, and you mentioned the support there. Obviously, it was great for the Stray Shots to get the game on. Those that aren't aware, obviously, we had a fair few supporters today, come from 42,000 miles, and obviously that performance was definitely for them as well.
I'm fully aware of these guys. They've come from all four corners of the world, haven't they? And it would have been not such a great trip for them had the game not been on. Nice for them that the game's on, and even better for them that we've won the game. So they've come and seen a good performance from the team, and thanks to those guys for making the effort to come as well.
The song goes Barrett again, and it was Barrett again, wasn't it? A brilliant finish and by a great player at the end. Listen,
Josh Barrett is renowned for scoring worldy goals and chips and lobs and stuff, but that's a number 9's goal today. He's in the right place, a couple of yards out, and scores, make sure we win the game. And Josh is Josh. One thing I like about he's done today is obviously we took him off after he'd scored and put Dan Ellison on. He's been awarded man of the match, and he's come over, and the first thing he said is, "How's Cameron Hargreaves not man of the match today?" And I like that about Josh, is that it's not about him, it's about his teammates, and he's appreciative of them. So, but they all could have been with a shout to win that award today.
Well, shout out as well to Maxi. He came off the bench and did very well, didn't he?
Well, we just thought with Maxi, we felt that perhaps their back line was tiring a little bit, and we thought Maxi might be able to bring others into the game with his hold-up play. That's why we dropped Josh back into the 10 and maybe try and bring Jack in a little bit more. And we know what we get with Maxi. He like them all, he turns up every day to training and he gives us his all. We know what he is, and I'm really, really pleased with Maxi because he's a young lad. He's come through the academy at this football club, and he's doing brilliantly, and we're all really proud of him.
We saw Luke come off just after a little bit of treatment. Was that just precautionary?
Yeah, absolutely. You got to remember Luke hasn't played a lot of football recently. At the stage of the game where, okay, we go all right, we could hope he's all right, but at that point in the game, it's 2-2, and it's like, well, we can't take a risk here. We've got big Mags fresh, ready to go on the bench. That's what the squad's for. So all it's not just about the people that started today. Everyone who came on, and even the ones that didn't, who were supporting and cheerleading their mates in the dugout, and one or two were injured in the stand. It was a group effort, and the ones that didn't play, the first ones in the change room to congratulate the ones that have been on the pitch.
Well, Tom said a lot recently, hasn't he? Not too high with the highs and not too low with the lows. Is that definitely a case today? We'll celebrate it, and then
listen. You don't. One swallow doesn't make a summer, as they say. We'll enjoy it for probably about 44 seconds, and then we've got to move very, very swiftly onto Solihull, and this is what it is. So the most important thing now, like we spoke yesterday, we've got to get the guys that have been on the pitch today, we've got to get them fresh again, ready to go again on Tuesday, and help prepare the ones that haven't played so much today in case the gaffer wants to pick them. So move straight onto it. There's no rest for the wicked.